Hello, Commander.
Hey, would you look at this? Yankee Tango is back together. There's all 6 of our core Yankee Tango soldiers, healthy, healed up, and ready to go. We've got a mission lined up here to go rescue an engineer who's being held prisoner at the moment by Advent. We got a long extraction. It's another rescue, hostage rescue type mission. We've got caught it in time. We've got 8 days, 5 hours. This squad, it'll take us 5 days, 21, so we can add 1 or 2 more soldiers before we go in. Real quick, let's show you some changes. So with Sophia, she's a first lieutenant now. She is officially the commanding officer of this squad. You'll also notice she got herself a new gun. So this is a modded gun of the Mark I pulse rifle from the movie Aliens. So it does a little more damage. I can't even remember the rest of the stats. Let's just take a look at it real quick. There it is. Oh, that's right. It gives suppression by itself. Does the same amount of damage as an assault rifle, or maybe even a point less. Let's see. Yeah, it does 1 point less damage than a regular assault rifle, but the clip size is much bigger, and it gives suppression and is armor piercing. So we're going to try that out with her today and see how that goes. Now the other thing is because the game assigned her a new nickname, and I kind of like it, Phoenix. I think that'll work. So she went out and got a new tattoo, and so this is her. I finally got my own nickname tattoo to match the "I'm going to be a colonel someday" tattoo. So she's progressing right up that career track that she was interested in. Now the other thing I was going to mention, we got her ranked up as a soldier. I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong. Here we go. Officer abilities. And I forgot that we had installed an officer mod. I couldn't remember what it did. I couldn't even remember that I put it in. What it does is give both officer perks. And I'm going to keep it that way. I don't want to have to hassle with going and removing it and so forth. But I kind of like the idea simply because, in my opinion, the officer perks are some of the weaker aspects of the Long War. Simply because it seems like whenever I took a character who had Oscar Mike and I needed him to move fast, then I'd run into an alien ruler and I didn't have focus fire. Or if I've made somebody with focus fire, then I always needed to hightail it to the evac zone, whatever it may be. So I just found that I just almost didn't use the officer abilities as I played the game. So this will be nice. So she gets both. She'll have on the move and focus fire, as well as get some, which gives everybody a critical bonus, and incoming. So it puts some heads down, gives some damage resistance against attacks. Of course, as an officer, she got a lot of stuff. You'll need this. She can pass a pistol to a civilian ally. As a commissar, she can take a shot at mind-controlled enemies and kill them. So there's lots of things that she can do here. One of my favorites is the command perk. She can just give up her action and let somebody else take a turn instead. And of course, now that she's an officer, she gives bonuses to will, dodge, and infiltration. And so the longer they serve under her, the better they get, and the better their bonuses, and the longer the more missions they go on, the better those bonuses get for the people that go with them. So I really like the fact that we finally got her officered up, and she's a first lieutenant, and I think she's looking good and ready to go on a mission. So that's now Phoenix. Sophia now has her own nickname. Same thing happened over here with Tariq. They handed him the moniker Blitz, and he does. I have to admit, even though sometimes I make fun of him for being afraid of everything. You can even see in his attitude, he's a little freaked out. But he's got a nickname as well now, Blitz. Gave him the close and personal bonus, which gives him a 30% critical chance against adjacent targets, and it declines the further away he gets. These two we've already talked about. Ace hasn't received anything new yet. Of course, he's still a Lance Corporal, not a Corporal yet. And so we're still waiting on him to level up. Hopefully he'll level up this particular mission. And then for Prince Rashid, we gave him Protector. So now the non-damaging grenades in our grenade-only slot gain a bonus use. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and see if we can put the frost bomb in there, see if that counts as a non-damaging grenade. We'll just find out. I'm going to leave him with one smoke and one frag, and we'll send him in from there. All right, so there's our guys. Now, for this mission, we can add at least one more. I really do enjoy Dalton. I'd like to see him back to work with his hunter weapon. So let's slap him in there with that. And we still are under. So let's grab somebody we've not seen before. So maybe another ranger. This would be okay. Taylor Willis. So let's take a look at her. So she is a ranger. She's from the U.S. She was in the police corps, originally a weapons specialist in an anti-organized crime task force in the U.S. She was well suited for the role when she joined XCOM 2018, so this would be the tail end of the old war there. Following a chrysalid attack on her station, she managed to barricade some civilians into the holding cells, use her pistol and a case of flashbangs, where she gets her nickname Thumper, to hold off the swarm until the Sky Ranger arrives. So she's kind of heroic and ready to go as a second ranger. So skill-wise, she has Ever Vigilant, just like Beth does. So we'll be able to run them both up together. She's fast, got pretty good health, but she's not a very good shot, which may explain why she used grenades. So let's give her a couple of frag grenades. You'll notice that what I just took off of her was armor-piercing rounds. I went ahead and made a couple. We learned to do that through our autopsies. So I think I'm going to give Beth one armor-piercing round, and I think the other one I'm going to give to our sniper. It's always nice when the sniper takes a shot and he is armor-piercing. So he's got his silencer on and a stock and some other things there. So I think we're ready to go. Now, puts us a little bit over infiltration time. You know how I feel about that. We really need to go get Dr. Sarin back so that we can add another engineer. So Yankee Tango all together again, once again for the first time, going on their mission today. Let's see how they do. We'll see you guys in a couple of seconds. All right, so here we are, set to go and rescue this soldier or rather scientist, who is looks like straight ahead, and this looks like maybe a big broad avenue here, lots of long lines of sight, which is okay with me, and he's in here somewhere. Looks like ground floor right there, probably in that room right there. And once we have him, then we gotta evac to back and to the right onto this roof, and the roof isn't far from where we are, so I think like to clear that maybe as we go. We'll kind of head that way and get our sniper or somebody up here on the roof to in fact, from here looks like might be a nice sniping area if this is indeed open. So let's get started. We'll start with Silk as always. So let's just see what...
Will I get to kill aliens over there?
Well, we'll see, but probably, I'm gonna say. So, all right. So nothing. So let's go ahead and run these guys up pretty much as far and fast as we can.
Copy that.
We'll leave some of them back here. Phoenix with her new nickname there, Sophia. But we'll leave some of these back here with some Overwatch, just on the off chance that we do get somebody popping in suddenly, which, you know, wouldn't be the first time. And spread them out a little bit.
Got it.
Yeah. We'll spread them out a little bit, get a little wider perspective on things. I think let's get her up here where she can open that door, in case we decide we want to go in that way. And as usual, try to get Tariq up towards the front. And looks like I took all the good cover spots with everybody else. So, all right, we'll bring him up here by the door as well. All right, see how that goes.
Roger that.
Scanning. I'm on it.
It's nice having a pair of Rangers there, both with Ever Vigilant. Uh-oh. He's These surveillance drones, man, they just kill me like that. Yeah, and like only 2 or 3 people on Overwatch. Take him down. Nice. That's that armor piercing. That is why we were able to take him down in just the one shot. So that was great. Glad we gave her the AP rounds.
I'll check it out.
We'll continue to advance Silk here. Keep her in cover, but yeah, I think going down this alleyway, or this Broadway here, this main street, plaza, I think that's great. So let's continue to do that. Now Ace, we got to get him up on the, looks like right here, there's a drain pipe there that he could probably make it up. So
got it.
I think we'll leave the Prince back here, put him on Overwatch just once again, so we do have some extra Overwatch. And these guys are exposed, of course, already. So, all right, let's have her open the door, which is sort of pointless now because we've been revealed. But let's head over this way and make sure we clear this area a little bit. Maybe you can see where these stairs go to the roof, maybe, and clear the roof because we want to make sure we got a clear shot back. So let's send Tariq onto the roof.
Rolling out.
Okay, so the roof's looking good at this point, I think. And we'll just have her clear the building as she works her way up to the top.
Shut up. Listen.
I guess if you're on the battlefield against invading aliens and you hear something, I think that shut up is a perfectly acceptable thing to say. So let's send Silk up here and see if she can see
You know more about
what
this
Beth
than
was
I do.
hearing.
We've
There
got
we
a
go.
problem.
2, 3. Okay. Let's get her up there where she can
Okay,
actually
I'll
see
go.
him. Another drone. So she's gonna pull that squad if we get her up too far. So let's not. Can we get to there? No. There, no. In here? No. Oh, what about over here by the door? Let's try that. She can always open the door and take a shot later, but it gives her that cover for advancing. Ace can take shots already. And it looks like the officer, so he could probably kill that trooper in one shot, so we'll wait and get a couple more people started up here on Overwatch. Just to cover in case he triggers them to come this way too far, too much. Alright, we'll leave him back.
Moving to Overwatch.
He can get a shot on that 41% isn't very good. If he could hit it, he'd probably kill it.
Moving.
Does quite a bit of damage with this thing, but 51%, and he might kill it. Let's just let's try it. Oh, sorry, wrong target. Well, that works too.
Soft
Yeah.
pavement.
All right, and there's his free reload.
Get me out of here!
All right, well, this is all going bad in a hurry. But Yankee Tango pulling it out of the fire at the last minute, that's what they do. So I meant to mention too, while we're talking about it going bad, that Ace here, if he's still around, there we go. So he's got this red exclamation point over here. So he's shaken. He was injured last time and he's a little depressed about things, so he has a will penalty right now. So we resolve this by taking him on a mission, not letting him get hurt, and having him get a kill. And he needs 1 or 2 kills, depends on the settings and so forth, in order to shake that. Then he'll get his will penalty back. So we want to make sure and not let him get hurt this mission if that's possible. So, has he got any shots? Still 90% on the officer, 80% on the drone. Did we give him armor piercing? I think we did, right? No, sorry. Yeah, so ignores 2 armor, so he's only got 4 hit points, so this should be, if he can hit it, should be a sure kill. Or graze instead of a miss, a graze, that's okay.
On the margins.
And let's run and gun to get, whoops. Wow, I'm having a whoops kind of day today. Let's get him up here where he can take a shot at least.
Running.
Always cracks me up when they jump down off a 3-story building and then climb back up the other side. Like, really, that's shorter? Alright, what kind of shots he got here? Nothing. So let's, his stunning is meh. His grenade range is meh. And I'm sure that's, his flashbang won't quite, well it will, but of course we're gonna risk getting Silk in the mix there. So let's see if we can't get her out of there. Beth maybe could see what she can see from here with the door open. Nothing. Let's see. I can't really get a good flank on this guy. Maybe from here. That'll be a good spot, I think. Did I move too far? Oh, it's because we got an extra movement point, so... Okay. Alright, that's fine. Perfectly okay. Well, let's bring these guys up then with that extra movement. And he's on Overwatch, I think, right? Did we leave him on Overwatch? Maybe from up there he can get a shot. Well, let's see if we can hit him with a stun. It's only a 3rd chance, but if he hits, it'd be good. If he doesn't, well, okay, good. Good. So that gives us some breathing room up there. Silk is eternally grateful for covering her there. So who have we got up here? We got this stunned guy, this guy in bad cover, and this drone that's only winged. But nobody's got any shots left, it's looking to me like. So try to find some cover and a better hit location up here, but I think we'll risk it.
Got it.
For Warlord. He's not an integral part of the team anyway. If he ends up injured, not a huge loss, I don't think. You know, I mean, since he's not on the core team. I like having him along, but he doesn't always get to go based on certain restrictions of squad size and so forth. So, and I guess let's get her more. Well, let's get her up here. Uh-oh.
That's affirmative.
Oh, maybe it's the stunned guy. And let's just move her a little bit. Okay, let's see how it goes.
Overwatch!
Well, it sounds like the gun from Aliens,
Adjusting aim.
but disoriented on Warlord. That's no good. Better than dead or bleeding out, I suppose. Yikes. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
This blood speaks to me.
What does it say? Dalton Mandita. So somebody's on Overwatch. This guy. You know, and he's a sentry. That makes perfect sense. Well, let's use her axe. See if she can take out that drone at least for a free shot. Doing good. She's really stepped up as a combat person compared to just being a scout. And then, can she get this guy? Is she not trigger Overwatch? Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Let's try it. Okay. Loving it.
I just hope that helped.
Yeah, he probably didn't feel it for very long if it did. She's got some great lines. I like some of them. There's some great voice packs out there. I have intentionally tried to limit it to some of the voice packs that were, what can I say, more family friendly.
Moving to
The
position.
XCOM packs themselves, don't misunderstand, the XCOM packs, 5 to 9, no, it's double barreled, both barrels. Give it to him, baby! Kaboom! And this is my boomstick.
Hostile neutralized.
Alright, beautiful. Now let's get our sniper up here somewhere into a different position, so here we go. There's a lot of voice packs out there, and some of them are just amazing. Some of them are really funny. The modders have done such amazing work on them, but a lot of them taken from the more aggressive video games like, say, Call of Duty or things like that are pretty full of not safe for work language. And I'm trying to keep this in the PG or PG-13 range so that we don't have to worry about offending others.
Whatever you say.
So I tried to limit my choice of voice packs for this, for the Yankee Tango missions to those that would be considered not offensive. If you think otherwise, if you find that some of them are a little, as they say, salty, please let me know and I'll adjust. All right, so she's got a pretty good chance of increasing her vision by 2, and a slim chance of an advanced PCS. This would be nice, but not a very good chance of it. Also, don't want to give a defense and mobility boost to the enemies, and if she succeeds, I'd really like her to get that +3 hack. Yeah, looks like we could have gotten the PCS, but it's all right. Hindsight 2020 and all that. And there's her 3 hack. All right. So we're just, grooming her for future hacking missions.
Will do.
So Dalton is took 3 hits, but let's keep him in full cover, but let's go ahead and move him up a little. And we'll bring her up. Now she's got Ever Vigilant, so we'll go ahead and see where else we can advance her to, just to continue to make forward progress toward these guys. Okay, so the evac zone looks pretty clear. I'm not too concerned about surprises coming back here. But of course, it doesn't mean that we won't have reinforcements pop up over there. But at least we got a free sort of a surface area, and we'll leave Ace up there. Sam, our sniper, we'll leave him up there where he'll be sort of safe, hopefully. And maybe we can get him a kill, and maybe he can shake that shaken. It's a pretty long alien activity pause, which means they're busy or there is. There we go.
Help!
Yeah, okay. Vipers are nasty. Between their tongue attack and their spit poison, and I don't like it. So, but sectoids are no better. You get somebody mind controlled and have them start attacking everybody. Alright, well, what does she do best? This. 80% on the Viper. She could not take it out without a crit. She could take him out. And she could take him out. Let's go back here. Is that cover? It's probably cover from the Viper, so, but not this sectoid. I can't really get any cover back here. Yeah. Alright, we'll save her attack for later, and let's see who else we can get up here to do some damage in the meantime. Yeah, they're all way kind of off to the left here, so we need to get off to the left. So I'm gonna run her up here. She'll get her Ever Vigilant overwatch on these guys if they move. I really would like her to have taken a couple of shots or run up and smack them with her bionic arm, which isn't actually a skill, but it would be cool. He's got squad sight on one guy. Let's take it while he's here. That way we can at least soften him up for anybody else on the ground. I don't think we're able to take these guys out in this first round. Looks like a lot of maneuvering for position here and trying to stay in cover. Unless we can get some grenades out there, but... So we've got the these frost bombs, and it does look like we get them twice. They count as a support bomb, which is nice, a non-damaging bomb. Who can we hit with them, though? Nobody. We're too far away. Alright. Time to get the prince up here closer.
Moving to designated coordinates.
We just weren't in a good position for that pod to reveal, so Dalton's got a shot, but not a good one. He also has a grenade, and he also has his sword attack. So, and it looks like, yeah, it looks like that Viper's the only one he could hit. So you'll notice this is flashing all hit points, like as though he could kill it, and he could if he scores 8 points of damage. But he's set up to do 6 to 8, so that's basically a 1 out of 3 chance of killing it. He'll probably hit. We probably could put 2 people on the Viper, but otherwise it's just going to leave Dalton standing up here with no cover. Same problem we had with Silk. So let's get her up here. In fact, let's get her... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let's leave her in heavy cover. She'll maybe easily flanked up there, but we'll leave her sort of in heavy cover. All right, we got Tariq and Sophia and Warlord, who is, he's a little wounded. I don't want to run him up there. Let's see if he can remove some cover here. Can you get a grenade in there, or do we already look at this? That might take out some cover, but not quite enough, it looks like. So, he's got full cover here.
Yeah, brah.
Which of course is, again, we're putting him in a pretty precarious spot, but let's work on this Viper and his cover. I guess right about there.
A parting gift.
So it looks like the cover may still be up, but the Viper now is going to be easier to take down. Sophia's got her command skill, so she could actually give up her turn to give another shot to someone. I'm going to get her into cover. I really don't want to leave her hanging out there. We'll run up with our swords next round. No. Alright, well, let's get some smoke down up here then.
Smoke is in the air.
And that'll help Silk and the Warlord. And, in fact, can we get her up to smoke and cover? Let's. Advancing under the cover of smoke. Okay. Blitz can't quite get to... There we go. Cover and smoke.
Scanning. I'm on it.
Okay, go ahead and take a step out there. Oh. Alright, well, let's see if he's going to try to take someone over. Oh, he's going to resurrect that dead guy, so. Well, that was an interesting choice to just run right up there, so we'll take him out next round. And we just got to deal with these last 2 sectoids. And Monique is mind controlled, so that's a bad thing. So we got 2 guys out of commission, and we really need to take down that Viper and the sectoid. Well, all of them actually this round. All right. Tariq's got a shot on the zombie there, but let's have him take out the Viper so that the Warlord can take his shot.
Step in. I got something over here.
Illyrium, nice.
I'll take those.
That's the Psi Zombie, and I kind of hesitate to use him to... I hate shooting Psi Zombies because if you take out the controller, the sectoid, then the zombie goes down. But in this case, just on the chance we can't get to the sectoid, let's go ahead and have Ace take him down. Plus it gives him a kill. He's uninjured. Maybe we can get him out of his shaken state. So he's got Death from Above. That gives him one more action, and we'll use it to reload.
Ready to engage?
So I'm using a mod also here that would let me to, for example, let's see, where is it? There we go. Subdue, so could actually smack Silk and knock her out if she was disrupting the party too much. But let's wait and see if we can do some more killing instead. I just think... I think taking out the source of the problem is better than knocking out the character that's been mind controlled. So can we get a grenade back there? Let's see here. Nope, just a touch short. Okay, that's okay. He could... I think it's time to get these guys moving. I think that's going to leave him hanging out there out of cover, but we really got to get Silk. I think this was the guy controlling the zombie, but now we can send somebody back here to pick up the one that's controlling Silk.
You're down in the dirt now. Stay
and
in
then
hell.
yeah, and we can't get a grenade back there, right? Nope. Well, she can run and then overwatch and take this guy if he moves, which is not an optimal solution, but let's at least get that started just in case we totally miss him. I'm beginning to think that subduing Silk, smacking her, it may not be a bad idea. We could drop more smoke back here. Wow. Alright, we'll try it from here with Beth. She should have a reasonable shot on him because he's not in cover from there. Oh, 100%. Okay, well, let's hope she can take him down. Okay, and now Silk should be free, and we can continue about our business.
Well, would you look at that?
All right. Sophia, let's see, where are our prisoners, or where is our prisoner? He's here, and it looks like he's at the door on the other side. Yeah, always build these things. Oh, so tough to get into. Let's just bring Sophia up. Put her in Overwatch. We've got nobody in Overwatch. We've been using all our shots.
Affirmative, covering
and
now.
we'll go ahead and continue to advance.
Roger that.
We've got 17 rounds up here, upper right-hand corner, so we're not behind the times here in any way. But but we don't want to dilly-dally because we still got to get back to extraction.
Scanning.
All right, that was a pretty quick turnaround. Doesn't sound like there's anybody left out there. So, but we'll run her to here where she can still have a couple of spare points in case she triggers someone back here. But otherwise, she can open that door next round. We'll get some cover down here in this area. Well, let's grab that loot, and then she'll go on Overwatch at the end of her turn. More Illyrian.
I'm sure the docs will want to see this.
Let's go ahead and move him here where he is covered from both sides, and then we'll put him on Overwatch next round. For now, we'll have him steady his weapon, give him bonuses on his next shot. Sophia is not in a bad position here in the middle, sort of. So with an officer, she has a command range, and we can look at that by clicking this little icon up here in the corner. So there is her command range. I don't know if you can see it. So anybody inside of there is, she is able to give commands to, and anybody outside, they are out of the range of her, instructions. Which, in the world of radios is kind of strange and bizarre, but I'm not going to say anything about it. We'll put her on Overwatch. We will, let's see, we'll bring him up here, put him on Overwatch.
Heading there now.
We got reinforcements coming in, but they're still yellow.
Scanning. Okay.
We're very spread out,
Safety's
which
off.
whenever we're spread out like this, it always makes me a little uncomfortable because the aliens, the reinforcements tend to pop in, I think, near where your guys are, to keep the game interesting. And so it makes me a little uneasy when we're spread out, because that means I never know where they're going to show up. So I'd rather keep my guys where they can mutually support one another with overlapping zones of fire. All right, small supplies, 31%. Let's try it. Nope. It's okay. She's not our hacker, although she keeps gaining these 1 point for these fails. There it is. Oh, 3. Well, 3 because she successfully opened the door.
Hurry.
Menace 1-5 status confirmed. VIP is in tow. Proceed to the extraction
All right,
point.
let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. So we need to make sure and reload some of these guys
I'm ready.
before the next batch of reinforcements come in. I just don't think we're going to get away with this time with missing the reinforcements. I think we're probably going to have to face them.
No problem, boss.
Yeah, let's reload everybody we can.
It's killing time.
Well, he doesn't need it.
Headed there now. Overwatch.
Of course, Warlord does his own reloading.
Okay. Armed and ready.
Affirmative. Covering
All
now.
right, there's our VIP. We need to get him back into the left, up on top of this building right here. So let's see, let's run him. Let's get him up on the roof. I feel like this is quite the maze of rooms down in here, but let's get him up on the roof, get him moving this direction. And we'll send Silk with him. Her axe is over here.
Will I get to kill aliens
So maybe she can
over
pick up her
there?
axe as she heads back, in case we do get reinforcements and she can use them. So I'm going to actually run her all the way up to get her axe right now.
On the move!
Okay. I like it better when she's got that one free shot. And we'll run double tap all the way back here. She'll go on Overwatch at the end of her turn.
Moving.
We'll leave Ace on Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Sophia can kind of, again, stay in the middle of the group-ish. And he's reloaded and ready, but let's run him a full distance up here. I'm not expecting reinforcements this turn. And he really needs to be healed, so we don't have a medic. Maybe it's time to add a medic to our squad, huh?
Now is all we have.
What about the pirate? The one-eyed medic sniper. What do you guys think about that? Let me know. He's fit in well with the group so far. His 5 points of damage isn't a great sniper, you know, like I said, especially as the game progresses. 5 points isn't a lot of damage for some of the bigger characters, bigger enemies. But maybe we should add him into the team on a regular basis and go with sort of dual snipers, or a sort of a sniper and an off sniper, as you might say, because he does have some medical skills. Not as good a medic as if he were a full-blown specialist medic, but he does do better with that long shot.
Overwatch. Overwatch.
Okay. What's the best way up here? Right there. All right. So let's get her up here.
On the move.
Double tap. Gonna have to cover a lot of ground. Double time, double tap, whatever. We'll leave him right where he is.
Got it covered.
And we'll run Sophia up. We're getting close enough. I don't know, this has been yellow quite a while.
Scanning.
Now, she does have a skill that will let us delay reinforcements 1 round. So if we are in a bad position, we can always call on that. But I don't mind taking on another reinforcement squad. It gives us a few extra kills. I forgot I was going to try to heal him, but I don't know who has a med pack right now. I think our sniper does, actually. I think Sam has one. So let's try to get him up to the sniper rather than the other way around, clearly.
Go, go, go!
Moving out.
Got it covered. Got it covered.
I'll shoot anything that moves.
Already there.
Yeah, here's his med pack. Let's see if we can get Dalton up there quickly so that he can get a quick heal.
Now.
Just really hate to lose him on the last round if reinforcements showed up and we weren't able to stop him. Or I guess it's the safe than sorry sort of thing. All right.
Get back in there.
All right. Much better. And so now he can only go on pistol overwatch. Oh, he doesn't have a pistol. All right. Well, he can't really do much. We'll steady his weapon then. Phoenix, let's see. Can we get her up here? Yep.
Good to go.
I mean, Rashid. Let's get him all the way to the evac zone.
Rolling out.
Thumper will get her up here. Have her take a look over the corner.
I can handle that.
So it looks like we're going to have a successful mission here. If the reinforcements show up and and we don't manage to take them down, you know, there's a chance that they might get a shot on us. But it looks like we're doing good here.
I'm trusting you here. Scanning.
All right.
I'm on it.
There's more
All right,
of them
so
coming.
now we got the voice cue from Silk, and they're red. So we got bad guys coming in. Let's get our civilian out of here first. He's the reason we came here. He's got no armor. He, you know, it'd be kind of lame to get all the way to here and then lose our civilian target. Yep. Now I don't know if we can get everybody else out, or if we want to stay and try to take one more shot. Anybody can't reach evac? Let's just set up for an ambush, and let's Yeah, we probably won't be able to take them all out. Depends on where they land, but we'll go ahead and prep
What's over there?
for one more round of attacks. I'm going to put Beth here,
Moving.
and then Warlord, nicely healed up. We'll just bring him over here.
On your order.
Sophia can cover this flank.
Whatever you say.
We'll bring the Prince up to help her on that flank.
On my way.
Oh, I'm sorry, I moved our sniper, which now we can't shoot. Brilliant! Witt, bad day to be making those stupid decisions. Anywhere I put him, he isn't going to have cover unless we do it here. So just drop him in there. All right. All right. Well, let's Overwatch him.
I'm watching for them.
Scanning. On Overwatch.
Come and get
Ready
some.
for
I hope
fight?
they,
I'm on it.
those aliens come in, drop down in here somewhere. That would be very nice. So I'm just going to have him hunker. Actually, we'll have him study his weapon. Yeah, we
you
need
hear
aliens
something?
in that area because I think everybody would get a shot there. Of course, what she's hearing is clearly other troops that we missed. I don't even know where that was. Where did they come down? Well, let's get out of here.
Okay, I'm going.
Well, if you say so.
Headed there now.
Heading out.
Seems doable.
Gotcha.
No problem, boss.
Is that everybody? I can't tell. I think there's one. I think the Prince is still
Yes,
outside
Commando.
the evac zone, but he can just step over one square. We'll get him out. And there we go.
Moving. Evac
Works for me.
confirmed.
Did we take any injuries? I don't recall that we did, at least on the Yankee Tango side. I think
Status
Dalton
confirmed.
was our
Mission
only
accomplished.
injury there. So we still had two more aliens, two more enemies back here somewhere. That's what Silk was hearing earlier. All right, let's take the long walk home here. See how everybody did. Most kills in a turn. That was from Silk. She actually took them both out with blades, which was kind of nice. Not unusual that our ranger is dealing the most damage. So ain't got time to bleed. Warlord. Literally the worst. Don't tell him that. You know he's royalty. All right. Enough blathering. Okay, so a good mission. Let's hope that Ace lost his shaken perk, and let's hope he also gained a promotion out of this. He's one rank behind everybody else. So it's been fun, and look forward to the next mission. This was episode 5 of Yankee Tango. So on behalf of the team and all of their friends who have been fighting alongside them the last few missions and are continuing to fight the fight off screen between the Yankee Tango missions, this is Witt signing off.